Hello everyone. So they have finally announced the NTE version 1.2 preview special live stream. Right now, we of course don't know anything about the new kind of launch, but we do know two things, and that is that there's of course going to be two new characters coming in version 1.2. The first character that is coming in version 1.2 is of course Shinku. Honestly, this is quite a crazy odd design, I'm not gonna lie. Massive thighs, by the way, crazy. We got Shinku, and then also Iori. Hope I didn't say that name wrong, but this is the character that they have actually changed, you know, the style, or they remodeled the character to change it. So yeah, that is the new design, and this is going to be the old design. Now you guys tell me like which design you prefer, but honestly for me, I do prefer the old design a bit better. Like that there's a little bit more characteristic to the character in the old design, but I do not think you know, the new design is bad at all. So we got two new characters coming for version 1.2. Now right now we do have chaos going on in the Chinese server. So yeah, chaos right here. Chaos is already out of course in the Chinese server, but in the global server he is gonna come out in, I think, in like 1 or 2 days. So for anyone who's trying to summon for chaos, go for it. I myself don't summon for chaos because he is not the type of character that I really want. I heard that he's pretty good, but you know, NT is not really a competitive PvP game, or like the end game wasn't that important to me. So yeah, I am going to be skipping chaos. But chaos, to help you to get chaos, you know, faster, NT does provide these packs. So the Fog Shroud dice pack with 10 dice for specifically chaos. You can of course only use these dice on chaos banner, but one way I would see to use these dice is to, you know, build up pity for the next banner, so it'll be easier for you to, you know, pull the characters that you actually want. And you of course get a handwritten letter and then a deluxe ship model boat set, which is which gives 400 affinity level specifically for chaos. And these of course when they have the infinity sign right here, this doesn't, you know, cost any of the daily gift limits on the bond system. So, and one more thing is that chaos is of course the first male character in the game that you can have bond interactions with. So special bond interactions like inviting them to your apartment, or, you know, inviting them to a place in the city. Chaos is gonna be the first male character that you're gonna able to do that. Now let's go back to what can we expect from the version 1.2. Now let's see right here. This program is brought to you by DSD Pop. Their highly anticipated Anomaly tabletop game is also launching soon, so be sure to tune in, appraisers. I think from what I can see right here is that there's of course gonna be new events. Now version 1.1 does have quite a lot of new events. I've seen a lot of people saying those events are, you know, kind of empty. Having events is better than not having events. I've myself think the Bagel app is pretty cool. Now I don't know why, maybe it's just me, but I could not for the life of God like post on the Bagel app like consistently. Like it just glitches out a lot. So I hope that 1.2 they will address this issue as to make the Bagel app more fun, because I think the Bagel app is fun. It's like a social media in the game, and you can post like almost whatever you want, because I've seen people actually have their posts taken down because of certain posts that they post. Now we also going to be probably expecting a new map for version 1.2, just like 1.1. The map is of course not going to be massive. I expect, you know, the massive map changes to be like a jump in a huge patch, for example anniversary patch, or you know, we jump from, I don't know, 1.5 to 2.0, because you know some game does that. Some game don't follow like 1.5, 1.6, 1.7. They go from like 1.6 or 1.7 to 2.0. So I expect a huge jump in, you know, the map and those kind of updates. And yeah, so I expect a small little map change, more events. It looks like there's gonna be maybe a new game mode, because it says this program is brought to you by the DSD Pop, which is I think the stores that sells figurines in NT. So yeah, that's all gonna be the speculations that we have for now, but I will be sure to tune in for the 1.2 live stream, which is on June 27th, 1930 UTC +8. So yeah. Also, like, hasn't 1.1 just... I feel like 1.1 just started. Yeah, but hopefully new events, better events, and then more maps coming soon. So yeah, that's it for the end of this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next NT video.